Well, would you look at that? 12 assholes, 6 above 500, 3 division leaders, and all eyes on one prize. Welcome to Week 6 on your weekly Commissioner Show. I'm your host, your commish, and thanks for tuning in. I know you guys like this, and so I'll continue to do it as long as you like it. So yeah, thanks a lot. Yeah, how do y'all feel after 5 weeks of up and down play? I'm sure some of you are posting on the message board and the Smack Talk board how you're feeling, so I can grab the pulse off of the nation here, the Paper Champs Nation, right off of there, right? No, I can't. None of you guys post anything. None of you guys ever say anything, so I guess I'll just take it word of mouth whenever you guys are bitching and moaning, complaining to me. So, yeah, there's that, I guess. I'm sure you guys are sweating. Yeah, and rightfully so. But I wouldn't fear anything. You know, we're almost halfway. We're pretty much there, but there's still a lot left. And while some of you are sweating, the other ones positioning themselves for those next 2 to 4 weeks to really get a good solid foothold in this postseason race. Just keep trying. Keep grinding. Just get on your dang horses and start riding hard. Because, this week is the week to get a W of all weeks, especially for your lower tiered teams. So, working hard. Keep working hard. Let's review Week 5 a little bit here. Great job by all my Week 5 victors. Solid gold cons once again. Solid gold, baby. Deputy for being our high scorer of the week once again. That's 3 out of the last 4. Good job. Old Mules for stumbling, bumbling, and rumbling his way to a W. And falling down and breaking his hip in the process, possibly. Call the team doc. Get on your flip phone and call the team doc. He's waiting. He's waiting for you. I put in a call for you, buddy. Old Doggies for putting a straight waxing on puppies. Didn't think you had it in, Doggy, so good for you. Good for you. And a big time shout out to Mr. Burns. Mr. Burns Lance. You know, getting off the schneid, buddy. Getting that W. Way to go. We were all pulling for you. The league was. I'm sure everyone was. Except for maybe 99. Yeah, I'm sure he wasn't. But, oh well. Sorry, 99. Way to go. Way to go, Lance. For my not winners, not winners. I don't want to call you losers. I decided that. But I am kind of pissed because three of you scored in the damn 60s. That is shit. It's unacceptable. I know it's hard. It's fantasy and it's luck of the draw, but boy, you guys are more than capable of scoring more than 60 points. So I'm not sure what's going on there. It's unacceptable. So show me something. Show me the money. Show me something. And as for the rest of you, and really for all of us, 2 and 3 game leads in the division, because that's all it is, doesn't mean anything right now. We're basically at the halfway point, and there's a lot of football left. So, time to really ride it hard. Time to find those hidden points. There is magic somewhere to be had, and I know you guys know your shit well enough to pull it out. So, time to get serious. Time to get serious right now. So, let's go. Let's go, fellas. Kick ass this week. That's the theme of the week. Kick ass. All right. Having said that, let's get on to our fun segment we all love and hate all at the same time. It's the old power rankings. I'm sure you guys have been studying. They're right behind me. So let's go ahead and review really fast here. Oh, and this week's power rankings, of course, brought to you by the Las Vegas Tourism Board. Because just like in fantasy, Vegas will rob you of your hopes and dreams. It will. It will. You may have fun in the process, but I don't know. It just hurts sometimes. Vegas does. Vegas hurts sometimes. let's look at this here. What do we got here? We got Con staying at the top because he is awesome. And until somebody really takes this kid down, he's just gonna keep winning. And he's gonna keep staying at the top of the board. So somebody, anybody, take this guy down. Deputy, you're popping up 3 spots in my rankings. You have 3 of the last 4 weeks been our high score. That says a lot, man. That says a lot. So when it comes time to score, you can do it. So everyone better watch out. Juan, you moved down 1, but you're still dangerous in my opinion. Trending up, I think you're all right. Just I think you tinkered a little too much last week on the old commish. So commish, I'm winning somehow, some way. I'm not sure what's going on, but it's not impressive at all. Just like I say, but I'm doing it. Ty, wide receiver hungry? I don't know, maybe even a little bit running back hungry. You seem to score points. I'm not sure what's not getting you over the hump. So, but you did drop 2 spots because you have lost to some division leaders, and I think that takes you down a couple pegs. So, yeah. Mules, I popped you up 3 along with the guys behind you pretty much because, it just the guys behind you scoring 60 points just is not cutting it in my book. So you, I don't know how the heck you're doing it. So keep doing whatever it is you're doing, buddy. Keep doing it. Doggies, I think you may be emerging here, buddy. I think you're getting back on track. So hopefully you're hitting your stride. Puppies, the Jets are going to make or break you. I think they are 100% flying in the face of conventional fantasy football wisdom, but it's going to work for you or it's just going to be ugly the rest of the season. So let's see what happens this week. Turkish, you're dropping down 2. I think you need to start wheeling and dealing. I know you hate to hear that from me, but I don't know what you got to do. You've got to figure something out, buddy, because 60 points is just not cutting it. 99, other than your 1 explosion against me, you have been paltry all season, so you need to start wheeling and dealing too, I think. You need to start doing something fast, because, when you're scoring less than average 80 points, I think 83 points a game, that's terrible. So time to make something happen. Mr. Burns, I don't know. Maybe you are finally like Doggies hitting something here. So hopefully Gurley is gonna pan out for you, and you're gonna really be able to ride him hard. And you've got something in Dalton too. So way to pick him up off the waivers. Boy, that guy's turning out to be something special. So good job, buddy. And then old balls. Your categories baffle me. You are high scoring and not winning. Heartbreak central for you, pal. So it's not looking that awesome for you. Keep trying though. Keep trying. That's all I can say. So there you go. And there you have it. So let's get on to our game of the week here. That would be there were 2 games, but I was taking the guys that are really trending upwards for the most part, and that would be Deputy at the old Juan Dingo. So let's break down tell tape. QBs, we got Manning at Philly, Newton at Seattle. I don't like either of those matchups. And then you got Ryan at New Orleans. I love that matchup. It's a Thursday game, but it don't matter. Ryan's got the weapons. Manning's got injury galore on the outside. I mean, he's got Donnell, and he's got, I don't know who the heck his backup wide receivers are. So, and then Newton, he's got Olsen, and then he's got a whole bunch of backup wide receivers too. So, plus he's on the road in Seattle, and Manning, I don't know, divisional game, plus those injuries, I'm not even going to talk about it anymore. Ryan, Juan, you got the slot on that one on QB, so let's move down the line here to running backs. Forte at Detroit, Bernard at Buffalo. Both of those guys are going to get production up the A. Stewart at Seattle, I think he'll get a lot of carries. I do like that. Ellington at Pittsburgh and David Johnson at Pittsburgh. Even though those aren't the guys you're going to roll with, I kind of like those matchups. I don't know why. To me, it's like the Cardinals are the the old Pittsburgh Steelers. They just grind people. So, having said that, though, we'll move on to Dion Lewis, who is injured a little bit. That means there's going to be more blunt. So, Hyde, I heard some terrible news about him today. He had a foot injury. So, Carlos Hyde is, that's not looking good. Both injured running backs. And then your backup running backs are both on bye in Latavius and Dougie Buns Martin. So, that's not looking good for you, Juan. So, I'm going to go ahead and give the old Depp the slot on that one. Wide receivers, we got AJ Green at Buffalo and Fitz at Pittsburgh. Now, I do like those. Sammy Watkins versus Cincy, but he's been injured. He hasn't done dick all year, so you might as well just toss that out the window. And Ty Montgomery versus San Diego. They're at home in Green Bay. I guess I like that matchup. Whoever Aaron Rodgers wide receivers are, I like them. But obviously Green and Fitz will probably be the starters, 1 and 2. But we got Calvin versus Chicago, and I love that matchup. I don't care who's the quarterback at this point in time for Detroit. Calvin Johnson's bound to have a bounce back game, and I think they're going to have this game right here, right now. So, and then Julio, even though he's injured, he's going to play. So I like that matchup right there at New Orleans. Devontae is hurt, but he may play, but he won't be as effective versus San Diego. And then Terrence Williams is on bye, and Allen Hurns is also banged up a little bit with a knee, I believe. So, but it doesn't matter because I think it's back to the old 1-2 punch for Juan, and so I'm taking Juan on the wide receiver department here. Yeah, let's go ahead and go to tight ends, and we got Gronk at Indy. I'm taking the Gronker all day on that. Bennett, he has impressed me, but I think it's more by default because Chicago doesn't have any wide receivers right now. Eddie Royal is old, and I don't even know where he's at statistically. And then, of course, Alshon is not even played, I don't even think. And if he has, boy, I haven't even heard his name. So, but that's why Bennett's getting production. But I'll take Gronker all day because he's a playmaker. So, yeah, the deputy gets the slot on that guy. Broncos D. Let's go to the defense. Broncos D at Cleveland versus Pats at Indy. I do like both of those, but I will say that I will take that Broncos D. They are doing some special things there. They're sacking. They're picking. They got turnovers. They're just doing everything. So, yeah, I'll take the old Broncos on that one. So that's another slot for deputy. And kickers, we'll just go ahead and go even Stevens there. Kickers are kickers, whatever. So, yeah, I think deputy, looking like you got the picks here. So that's Commissioner's pick for game of the week. You don't like it? Kiss my ass. You know how I feel about that. All right, let's get those other games out of the way here. The rest of the games, we got puppies at Commish. Jets will make or break, like I said. The old puppies, and I think they will make the puppies this week. I think they will. So coming fresh off a bye at home against Washington. So yeah, I guess old Commish is in for a loss. Third person Commish, that's me. I'm in for a loss. Doggies at Mr. Burns. So I think Doggies has emerged, and I think he is going to. I know Mr. Burns, you got your first win, great, and congrats. But I think Doggies is gonna. I think he's gonna finally start making a run here. So I'm making a push. Tai Chi and Mules. Mules, you're not gonna fall forward and fall to another W here. Okay. So I think Tai Chi is gonna flex some muscle here, and he has been since week 2. So yeah, I'm taking Tai Chi. Looking good, buddy. Cons at 99. 99, I am pulling for you, man. Stop scoring 60 and 70 point games. Can you please get it in that 110 to 120 column? I would much appreciate it. At least put a little bit of pressure on this Cons guy. He's solid gold. In the meantime, I guess Cons, you got my pick. Balls of Turkish. I think Turk beats the projections. I looked at your matchups, Turk, and I think those projections are not good enough. So I think you beat the projections and go ahead and get yourself another W here this week. So there's my picks of the week. After this Sunday, everyone will be paid up. I know I said that last Sunday, but yeah, something came up. But having said that, everyone will be paid up. So congrats, everybody. Good luck this week. We will be pretty much halfway after this week. We will be. Week 7 is more than the halfway point. So keep your heads up. Keep grinding. Get on those horses. Like I said, ride hard. And maybe I'll do grades next week. Halfway season grades for next week. Who knows? Tell me how you feel about it. Post something on the message board. Let me know how you think I'm doing. So good luck this week. Thanks, fellas.